Hello everyone and welcome to one more Ahmedabad vlog. So in my previous video we focused on exploring some of the main attractions in and outside of the city, but in this video we will be scratching a little underneath the surface and exploring some of the less known places in Ahmedabad. So stay with me because this is going to be a very fun ride.
Okay everyone, so we are here on the streets of Ahmedabad. As you can see behind me, the traffic is crazy, but the weather is great. So we are spending our last couple of hours here, and after that we are going to Udaipur with train, and I am very excited for Udaipur because it's one small city and we have like 2 full days there, and you know, we are just gonna relax, take it easy, walk the city a bit, and it's gonna be a great time. But until then we still have like 2-3 more comfortable hours in this city, and we are gonna go to old area one more time, but this time we are gonna go to the street called Dalne, which is very famous Asian street, and yeah, we are gonna explore it a bit. Then we are going to like try to find some restaurant to eat, and after that we are slowly gonna go to the Asarva junction, which is like name of this station where we will go. Yeah. So I just saw like 2 roosters fighting on a road, like behind. Yeah. Okay, so this is the street called Dalne, and you can see the beautiful buildings here, like little bit old schooly buildings. And yeah, we are going to like pass through these streets a bit, explore them a bit, take some photos, and find some good restaurants. So yeah, that's the plan. Look how the buildings here. They're really nice. I mean, not all of them, but let's say this is nice, and this one is really cool.
So one thing that I really liked about Dalne is that it gives you these ancient vibes, and even though it's not as old as the old city Ahmedabad, it's very well preserved and I really enjoyed being there. And this is just one out of many poles that you can find all over Ahmedabad, so if you come to the city, I suggest you to spend some time exploring those because it's so much fun.
These are the happy dogs. Hello. Yeah, these streets definitely feel much more authentic than like what we saw yesterday, because yesterday there were like, you know, in that like old city area there were some like old buildings. Hello. Hello. Nice to meet you guys.
Hello guys.
Hi. Yeah, nice to meet you. How old are you?
What is your name?
I'm Luca.
Luca.
And you are?
My name is Kevin. Your country?
Croatia. Do you know Croatia?
Huh?
Europe.
Wow.
In Europe, yes.
Visit.
Yes, visiting here. Enjoying India. Nice to meet you. Bye bye. And yes, these trees definitely feel more authentic because like a lot more buildings are this like nice old school buildings with these ornaments, or how do you want to call it. So it's really nice here.
And you know, walking these poles is kind of like opening a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get, and when it comes to this pole, I think it was a very lucky pick.
super nice when you like get lost in these little streets and then you find something like that. But I am now starting to think that we have reached the dead end and that we are just in someone's garden, literally. So we will need to get back. Yeah. Yeah, now we are gonna try to find this tuk-tuk and get to the like we found some place to eat, so we are gonna try to get there as soon as possible.
One more cool thing that I have to mention about Dalne Pole is that it's only 1.5 kilometers away from the old city, and in between the two you will find some other old poles, so if you are not short on time, it's definitely worth a walk.
It's very interesting for me how these old buildings here in Ahmedabad are integrated into the city, because usually, like when you have some old building that is significant, you would have some type of like square around it, or like you would like make it in a way that it's easily noticeable, like that you make it clear, like okay, this is the building that is like more important and more significant than the buildings around it. But here there is no building that is, I guess, emphasized, if that's the right word. Like they are all normally integrated, like equally. You know, there is no part that is emphasized, that stands out. They don't make it that way. Even if it does stand out, like architecturally, it will still be normally integrated. That's the thing. This is what I was talking about. So here is the Badra Fort, which is one of the most significant attractions in the city. And as you can see, you know, it's like just normally integrated in the city, like any other building. Yeah, we need to cross.
And yeah guys, now the last thing left to do before we head to Udaipur, which I will cover in my next video, is to find some Indian restaurant and eat some nice spicy Indian food.
We stopped at some new Irani restaurant, and like the critics are really good. It has like 7,000 reviews and 4.5 stars. But yeah, we will now see how the food is. We ordered some mutton korma. I'm not sure, do we have to eat it with bread or do we get like spoons and stuff like that, but yeah. I mean, the restaurant seems okay, like it looks pretty okay, but they don't have a toilet here, and yeah.
So this is where I will end this video, and again guys, thank you so much for watching it, and stay tuned for the next one, because I will be going to Udaipur on a train and it's going to be super interesting.